Financially, if you just put an hour, literally an hour of working straight, no bathroom, no phone, no eating, just an hour of like putting in that work, bro, you're gonna be amazed. An hour, one day, just 1 hour every day. And everybody has an hour within a day. Everybody has an hour. Everybody goes through an hour doing something during the day. But invest that hour on figuring out how to make money, a passive income. Before you know it, 1 month later, 2 months later, the problem solved. And I'm not telling you nothing I ain't go through myself, right?
It's the song that doesn't end, the song that don't end. It goes on and on and on and until the break of dawn. It's the song that doesn't end.
And we back. Fast hunna outside, So I'm about to go here in Walmart and pretty much get a hat, man. It's cold. The video that I was supposed to be working on, You Are the Prize Volume 1, which is basically talking about how you the prize. I'm gonna go get a hat for to film that because it's cold out here. But in the meanwhile, I'm gonna head over to, let's see if you guys know where this place is at. No free plugs, right? Life2k shit. So I'm basically gonna go in the store here and get a hat. But while I'm doing that, right, we're gonna be out filming in public, let you guys know dealing with the social pressures, nothing, right? Many people can't walk around with a camera in a grocery store because they'll be too worried about what other people think about them. But when you know you're the one, you're not really too worried about it anyway. So the video for today is time is currency. How are you spending your time, right? So time is currency. How are you spending your time? Now, we live in 2022, right? It's gonna be really hard and complicated for me to explain everything without being too secretive about it, but you know, we live in a world now where everybody's on demon time, right? And people are just now learning that it's actual spirituality and, you know, it's more than just a physical realm. So I would ask you, right, how are you spending your time? They have the thing going on over Ukraine right now, Ukraine and Russia, which I don't know, this will never be like a politics or my personal opinion on those kind of things channel. This is about self-development and charisma improvement. But I would ask you, how are you spending your time, right? How was somebody in Ukraine spending their time before, you know, Russia started doing what they doing? They wasn't thinking that, right? In the last couple of years, pretty much revolutions happening all around the planet. People are revolting all around the planet. The planet's in a different vibration. So I would ask you, how are you spending your time? Your time is currency. So I'm working for certain people in Los Angeles, millionaires, right? But if you spend 7 days a week working all day, every day, to me, that's a poor person also, right? You have to spend all your time making money to support the lifestyle that you have. That's horrible too. So be very conscious and aware how you're spending your time. Even myself, you know, like, don't get me wrong, I can still do it, but for the most part, I'm not sitting around smoking weed, playing games all day, right? I'm conscious how I'm spending my time. Am I spending my time improving, doing the things I really want to do? Most people ain't doing that. Man, I gotta find a hat, man. So yeah, like I said, we in a store, man. I ain't gonna say no free plug, so it's gonna stay on me the most part. So yeah, how are you spending your time? This ain't gonna be no ultra long video because I literally came in here to get a video, get a hat and to see if I can get a GoPro light camera, right? I literally came in here to see if I can get that. And when I was doing that, I seen one of the notes from my videos and it really stuck out to me. Like, how are you spending your time? Your time is currency. You spend your time playing games all day, watching TV all day, arguing with people all day, at a job you don't want to be at all day. How many people you think in here don't want to be here, right? How are you spending your time? Your time worth $9 an hour, $10 an hour, $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month? You know, you gonna have to decide how valuable your time really is and how you want to spend your time. Imagine this. Imagine if all these things have been happening, like the Russia thing or all these revolutions, what if they all happened at the same exact time? And we couldn't go back to the way things were. Then you would really value the times that we're in right now, right? So that's pretty much the big thing is, how are you spending your time? Are you spending with people that you really want to be around? Like I said, doing things you really want to do. I said again, like, is your time worth not? Look, I've been there, bro. I worked at Hollywood Video. You know what Hollywood Video is? When you rent out videos before Redbox. I worked there. I worked at a call center. I worked at Outback Steakhouse, cleaning tables. I can't tell you how many jobs I've had. But how are you spending your time, right? Back then, you're young, you're not thinking, all right, well, I need money. My paradigm, right? Check the paradigm video. I'm thinking like everybody else. How do I make money? Time, which is the worst way to make money, is giving your time away. Because time, you already heard the old saying, right? You never get time back. Never get time back. You can always make more money. That's the worst way to make money. So if you're doing that, I would encourage you to start figuring out how to make a passive income, whether that's making a course, whether that's real estate, or whatever. Because a normal person is spending time for money. And time for money is the worst way you can make the money. Whew, take it from your dog. So again, how are you spending your time? Oh man, I don't see these hats nowhere, man. I don't see these hats nowhere. But I know they're here, so I'm gonna have to go ask somebody. That's how you know it's real life 2K. You taking this walk with me, having this talk with me. Real life cannot find a hat. So yeah, man, how are you spending your time? Simple as that. Spending it in a relationship you don't want to be in. Are you spending it not thinking that you can go out and meet somebody new? Sitting in the house watching porn, right? Fantasizing about somebody you want to be with. I think we in business, y'all. I think we in business. Wait, I think these kids hats, man. Yeah, these kids hats, man. My head made me too big. I don't even know what y'all think. What you think? What hat would you get? We gonna see. This hat may be big enough. I don't need nothing too crazy, man. I just need something, you know what I mean? Hold me over till I get a bigger hat. Alright. We multitask, man. Look. I also gotta get a new GoPro handle and battery, which I'm working on. Alright. Let's see, this is a kid's hat if it's big enough. Oh, definitely not. Definitely a kid's hat, so we're definitely not doing that. Alright. The hat search continues. But yeah, how you spending your time, man? So many people spending time doing things they don't want to do with people they don't want to do it with. But let's focus on how you can, right? This is channel how you can do things, or what we are going to do, or what we are doing. Not so much on the negative. So how can we do these things? How will we do these things and make more time? Building up passive income streams. So making money while we sleep. Bitcoin, NFT, like I said, there's so many ways of doing it, right? And that's why the mental part is so important, because you can pretty much do the technical aspects of anything is like 15 to 20% of anything. But the mental aspects, that 80% that most people ain't got handled. That's why most people are not successful. So how are you spending, your time? What are you thinking about all day? And if you're thinking about, I have to spend my time for money, then that's exactly what you're gonna get. And the main thing is, and I tell people this all the time, somebody says, well, I work just as hard as you. No, but let's just say you did. You work just as hard as me for somebody else. That's the catch, right? You don't work just as hard as me for yourself. You work just as hard as me for somebody else. Rather than I put myself in a position to where all my time is spent building up myself, whether that's the gym or whether that's something, I'm watching something. All my time is not spent working for nobody else, working on somebody else's dream. My time is spent improving my own dream, right? So how you invest in your time, right? You can be working 12 hours a day doing whatever. You can be driving a truck. You can be in the military. You can be on a film set and be the grip. Not even be a big dog player out there. But if that is how you're spending your time, investing into somebody else's dream, then you're not investing into your own dream. So how do I solve that, right? It doesn't take that much time. Which the concept of time we can talk about in another video. It doesn't take that much time to improve your own life, improve your own situation, whether that's financially or romantically. That's pretty much the two areas that everybody's looking to improve. So financially, if you just put an hour, literally an hour of working straight, no bathroom, no phone, no eating, just an hour of putting in that work, bro, you're gonna be amazed An hour, one day, just 1 hour every day. And everybody has an hour within a day. Everybody has an hour. Everybody goes through an hour doing something during the day. But invest that hour on figuring out how to make money, a passive income. Before you know it, 1 month later, 2 months later, the problem's solved. And I'm not telling you nothing I ain't go through myself, right? I'm in Colombia. Hey, you see the videos, you know what I'm saying? Put up the video card here. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot harder for me to spend my time focusing on my financial aspects. I'm focusing on a bunch of women. I don't walk in circles. I can't find these fucking hats. So yeah, that's, and for the social, right? Time. Oh man, I can't, especially, well, men and women, but I don't have time to meet somebody new. Well, how much time are you looking to actually go out and meet somebody new and improve? You know, women are the quote unquote queens of like, well, if they ain't man enough to give me, they ain't not man enough to have me. Okay, that's how you're investing your time and saying, okay, I'm gonna sit here and wait for it to come to me, or do it online, rather than actively saying, I'm gonna go out, get better at my social skills, improving the ponds that I'm fishing in. And I say it to my homie all the time, man, I still can't find these hats. Yeah, and I say it to my homie all the time, I'm like, look, if we swiping on Tinder and we in the clubs and the bars, bro, we fishing in the same pond that everybody else fishing in. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a good investment of my time to find a high vibrational person I want to be on the same, right? But that's also why I like the online thing, because it's kind of like a passive income also. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are you spending your time? And guys out there, if you approach women for 1 hour a day, not even 1 hour, 30 minutes a day, how many more women would you be dating? You know what I'm saying? How much better would your social skills be? Because that's how you're spending your time. And again, these times won't last forever. The time that you're in won't last forever. It'll change. And when it does, will you look back and be happy about the time that you spent or not? I had pretty much a, man, I'm gonna wrap this up. So I pretty much had a time frame in my own life where I would say about 3 or 4 years, bro, I was wasting time. Sitting around waiting to get some military disability, wasting time. Not actively changing. Not even knowing about retention. That would have been great, but you know what I'm saying? Like, when I look back, those are really the only times of my life that I'm like, yo, I sat around wasting time instead of making things happen. So again, whether it's financially or socially, spiritually, we can go through all the 5 courses in the Life2k, but how are you spending your time? So yeah, let me find this hat, and I got You're the Prize Volume 1 dropping today. So I hope you guys look forward to that. You're the Prize Volume 1's dropping. That's basically the video I was talking about. Maybe in the video, I don't know. We'll figure out the timeline, but Hunter out, man. Life2k.net if you haven't. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Comment, please comment. And I'll see you in the next video, you heard? What are you waiting on, bro? Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell below. Right there!